Hello and welcome, I'm Treasure of. There is a quiet revolution taking place, a gentle turning back towards the natural world. It seems that a new generation, perhaps more than any before, is discovering the profound joy of simply watching. Birdwatching, once seen as a pastime for a dedicated few, is now capturing the imagination of the young. In a world of digital noise, the call of a bird, the flash of its wing, offers a connection that is both ancient and deeply restorative. These journeys are not merely about ticking species off a list, they are invitations to step outside, to breathe deeply, and to reconnect with the wild rhythms of our planet. This desire to witness nature's marvels firsthand has inspired us to seek out some of the most extraordinary avian spectacles the world has to offer. These are trips for anyone with a sense of wonder, an opportunity to immerse oneself in the outdoors and witness behaviors that have evolved over millennia. From the silent, nocturnal hunts of British owls to the vibrant, raucous gatherings of Sri Lankan hornbills, the world of birds is endlessly fascinating. It is a world of breathtaking beauty, of intricate social lives, and of remarkable adaptations. So join me as we embark on a journey across continents, exploring 7 destinations that offer truly epic encounters with our feathered companions. We will travel from the familiar woodlands of Britain to the dense canopies of the Amazon, and from the sun-drenched savannas of Africa to the dramatic coastlines of England. Each location presents a unique drama, a different cast of characters, and a chance to experience the sheer magnificence of the avian world. Our journey begins now. Our first destination brings us to the British Isles, a land of ancient woodlands and rolling fields that, after dusk, belongs to the owls. To seek them out is to enter a world of silence and shadow. Here, species like the magnificent tawny owl, with its iconic haunting twit-too call, reign supreme. Specialist guides, with their deep understanding of the bird's territories and habits, can lead you into the heart of their nocturnal kingdom. You learn to listen for the snap of a twig, to scan the silhouettes of ancient oaks, waiting for a ghostly shape to glide effortlessly through the darkness, on wings designed for silent flight. It is an experience that demands patience, a slowing of one's own pace to match the quiet deliberation of the forest at night. In the moonlit countryside, you might also be fortunate enough to spot the ethereal white form of a barn owl, quartering low over the fields in its search for prey. These encounters are incredibly intimate. Seeing an owl in its natural element, a master predator perfectly adapted to its world, is a powerful reminder of the hidden wildlife that thrives just beyond our doorstep, a secret drama that unfolds every single night. From the quiet chill of a British night, we travel to the tropical warmth of Sri Lanka, an island jewel in the Indian Ocean. This vibrant land is home to some of the world's most charismatic birds, the hornbills. To see them is to witness a flash of prehistoric wonder. The Malabar pied hornbill, with its enormous banana yellow casque, is a truly spectacular sight. Tours here take you deep into national parks like Yala and Wilpatu, where these magnificent birds fly with a distinctive whooshing sound, created by the air passing through their primary feathers. Observing them is a lesson in devotion. Hornbills are famous for their unique nesting behavior, where the female seals herself inside a tree hollow to incubate her eggs, leaving only a small slit through which the male must faithfully pass food for weeks on end. To watch this tireless provider arrive at the nest, his beak full of fruit for his imprisoned mate, is to witness an extraordinary story of trust and cooperation. It's a behavior that has ensured their survival for millions of years, a piece of living theatre played out high in the jungle canopy. Now, we journey to the very heart of biodiversity, the Amazon rainforest. This immense, sprawling wilderness, covering 9 countries, is quite simply the richest repository of bird life on Earth. To step into the Amazon is to be enveloped by a symphony of sound, a constant chorus of calls, whistles, and songs from thousands of different species. Here, birdwatching is an exercise in looking up. High in the canopy, flocks of brilliantly colored macaws and parrots paint the sky, their raucous calls echoing through the trees as they fly to and from their clay-lit feeding sites. The sheer diversity is almost overwhelming. In a single morning, one might spot the delicate hovering form of a hummingbird, the comical oversized beak of a toucan, and the cryptic camouflaged shape of a potu, perfectly mimicking a dead branch. Guided tours from jungle lodges are essential here, as local experts can decipher the cacophony of sounds and spot birds that would be invisible to the untrained eye. Every rustle in the undergrowth, every flutter of movement in the canopy, could be a species you have never seen before. A new jewel in the Amazon's infinite crown. Our next stop, Costa Rica, has become a byword for ecotourism, and for good reason. This small Central American nation, with its firm commitment to conservation, is a paradise for birdwatchers. From the misty cloud forests of Monteverde to the humid lowlands of the Osa Peninsula, the country offers an astonishing variety of habitats in a compact area. This is the land of the resplendent quetzal, a bird so beautiful it was considered divine by the ancient Aztecs and Mayans. To catch a glimpse of a male, his iridescent green plumage and impossibly long tail feathers trailing behind him, is an unforgettable, almost mystical experience. But the quetzal is just the beginning. Costa Rica is home to over 900 species of birds, including dozens of varieties of hummingbirds that flit around lodge feeders like tiny winged jewels. There are toucans, motmots, and the magnificent scarlet macaw, which has made a remarkable comeback in places like Carrara National Park. Well-established lodges and expert local guides make the country exceptionally accessible. Whether you are a seasoned birder or a complete beginner, Costa Rica welcomes you to an accessible, vibrant, and utterly enchanting world of birds. We now travel to the vast landscapes of southern Africa, a continent of dramatic scale and iconic wildlife. While many come here for the big five mammals, a bird safari reveals a different, but no less spectacular world. In places like Kruger National Park, the avian diversity is staggering. You might see a statuesque secretary bird striding through the grasslands, hunting for snakes, or the dazzling colors of a lilac-breasted roller, a bird that seems to contain an entire rainbow in its feathers. The sounds of the bush are punctuated by the calls of hornbills and the cheerful chatter of glossy starlings. The experience is unique because birdwatching is seamlessly integrated into the classic safari. As you scan the horizon for lions or elephants, your guide will point out a battler eagle soaring high above, its acrobatic flight a wonder to behold. You may find yourself captivated by the intricate communal nests of the sociable weavers, structures so large they can weigh over a ton and house hundreds of birds. It is a world where the colossal and the delicate coexist, where every moment brings the potential for a new and wonderful sighting, proving that on safari, one must always remember to look up. Our journey now takes us to the raw ancient landscapes of the Australian Outback. This is a land forged by sun and time, a place of harsh beauty and remarkable survivors. The bird life here is as unique as the continent itself. Birding in the Outback is an adventure, a quest into vast, sparsely populated areas to find species that exist nowhere else on the planet. You might travel through the Flinders Ranges or the deserts around Alice Springs in search of the elusive grass wrens or the stunningly beautiful splendid fairy wren, a tiny bird that flashes an almost electric blue. This is not a place of overwhelming numbers, but of rare and precious encounters. Spotting a Major Mitchell's cockatoo with its delicate pink plumage and brilliant red and yellow crest against the backdrop of the red earth is a truly iconic Australian image. It requires patience and often a 4x4 vehicle to reach the remote waterholes and scrublands where these birds thrive. But the reward is a deep connection with a primeval landscape, and a chance to see birds that have adapted in extraordinary ways to survive in one of the world's most challenging environments. For our final spectacle, we return to the coast of England, to the seaside town of Brighton. Here, during the winter months, something truly magical occurs. As dusk begins to fall, small flocks of starlings begin to gather over the skeletal remains of the West Pier. Slowly, more and more birds join them, their numbers swelling from hundreds to thousands, and then tens of thousands. What follows is one of nature's most mesmerizing displays, a murmuration. The flock, which can reach up to 40,000 birds, moves as one, a single fluid entity twisting and turning against the twilight sky. This swirling, shape-shifting mass is a defense mechanism against predators like peregrine falcons, which are often seen shadowing the flock. But it is also a breathtaking aerial ballet, a display of coordination that scientists are still working to fully understand. Each bird is reacting to the movement of its 7 closest neighbors, creating a cascade of motion that ripples through the entire flock, producing patterns that are both complex and beautiful. To stand on the shore and watch this living cloud paint the sky is a humbling experience, a reminder of the incredible beauty that can be found in the collective power of many. We have journeyed far, from the silent flight of an owl to the thunderous roar of a murmuration. We have seen that the world of birds is a world of infinite variety and astonishing beauty. It is a world of devoted parents, of ingenious architects, of breathtaking acrobats. Each species, whether it is the magnificent hornbill or the humble starling, is a masterpiece of evolution, a life form perfectly tuned to its environment. These journeys are more than just holidays. They are pilgrimages to the heart of what it means to be wild. To watch a bird is to be given a window into another world, a world that operates on different principles, on a different timescale. It teaches us the value of patience, the art of observation, and the joy of being present in a moment. As our own world becomes ever more complex, the simple, honest beauty of a bird in flight offers a kind of solace, a connection to something ancient, enduring, and true. It reminds us that we are part of a much larger, more intricate web of life. The future of these magnificent creatures, and the habitats they depend upon, rests in our hands. By seeking them out, by learning their stories, and by simply appreciating their existence, we foster a connection that is vital for their survival and for our own. For as long as there are birds in our skies, there will be wonder in the world. The invitation to look up, to listen, and to marvel is always there.